Wow, that was amazing. It's the first time I've seen that video, and I just want to say to the videographers, first of all, I had so much fun making that video. They made it so enjoyable, and I really appreciate how thoughtful they were in putting that together. So thank you very much. You know, I'm a really lucky person, and I've been lucky my entire life. And if you can agree with me that, the definition of luck is really sort of where preparation intersects with opportunity, I think you'll know why I say I'm so lucky. From birth, my parents instilled in me a really strong work ethic. They taught me that preparation and practice were the keys to success. But tonight, what I'd really like to talk about is not so much the preparation side of that equation. Those of you who know me know I'm always prepared. But it's really the opportunity side. And it's the opportunities that I've been given from all of my special guests who are here tonight that I'd like to just mention. So, my mother, Ellen, who's here with me, and my late father, Wiley, they gave me every opportunity when I was growing up. Every possible opportunity. And they've supported me in every endeavor I've ever taken, and they wanted to make certain that I would grow up to be a strong, confident, and self-reliant woman. My best friend Becky is here with me, and Becky and I, she was a really formidable competitor when we were twirling baton together. And, she always pushed me to be better, to work harder. But the real opportunity is that our friendship led me to learn how to win and how to lose gracefully. And my mother's husband, Pete, is here tonight. And I think, Pete, I'm not sure you even realize that every single day I can stay focused on my career. You give me that opportunity because I know that my mother is cared for and loved every day. And I appreciate that. Thank you. I've never wanted children in my life, but my sister gave me the opportunity to experience children. My niece Pamela is here with me tonight, and watching her in her years of service with the Air Force, and now her dedication to raising her two children, Victoria and Gabriel, made me want to continue to give back. And they're kind enough to give me the opportunity to be a real part of their family. I came to University of Georgia. Actually, Becky's mother just knew this is where I should go, out of all the universities I was considering. And I came to University of Georgia into the Terry College as an accounting major. And I got to my junior year, as I was mentioned in the video, and a risk manager came in and spoke to my insurance elective course, and the next day I changed my major. And that has made a whole difference in the rest of my life, all for the better. I've never looked back. I graduated from Georgia, and then not too long after that, I began to do business with Ed Troy, who you saw in the video. And Ed and I now are business partners, and we're great friends, and we're each other's confidant. And with Ed, he makes sure that, let me tell you, he's a great marketer. And he makes sure that I can grow my consulting business, Risk Choices, and that we'll be able to do business together for many, many years to come. And also, just to really have that kind of supporting voice all the time as I'm going through and making business decisions is so important for me. I also have here tonight a few of the students that I worked with, but the first one that I really met. So in the early 90s, I started getting the opportunity to work with college students through the Spencer Educational Foundation. I served on the board of directors for about 22 years. One of the first students that I met was Elizabeth Lyle. And Elizabeth is here, and if you meet her, if you get the opportunity, as soon as you meet her, you know you've met a really special person. Elizabeth's energy and her intellect and her positive outlook, you just watch her and she's had a very successful risk management career and now also has been a really successful business entrepreneur. And I'll also mention my most recent friendship, although now it's 20 years in the making. and that's Erin Burns, and she's here. She was also a student that I worked with. She was a junior at Virginia Commonwealth. I hired her to be my summer intern, and I have to say I've never had a more fun coworker in all of my career. And now she's a very successful insurance executive, and the sky is the limit for her. But coming to the University of Georgia, getting my bachelor's in the Terry College and my risk management and insurance major carries huge prestige in our industry. And it's opened up so many opportunities for me to work for such great companies and also to have so many experiences and travel the world. It's those opportunities and the opportunities that all of my special guests have given me that now allow me to do things like give back, to be able to fund the Pamela G. Rogers Scholarship Fund, which I'm thrilled to do with the University of Georgia. And most recently, to support a new endeavor that I'm doing, which is working with the women of Wakami Global, which is in Guatemala. And these women work to build their businesses with one goal in mind, and that is to educate their children and to make sure that their children have a better life. So ever since I started working with students, this has been the great joy in my professional life, is working with the college students and now working with even younger children to gain an education and have a better life. And nothing to me is more exciting than when I go into a meeting or I go anywhere in the world and I run into students that, for whatever reason, they're kind enough to tell me that I've touched their lives. They've changed their majors, and now they're so successful in their careers. At this point in my life, I'm just getting started, I'd like to say, but I have a lot more I still want to do. I do want to grow my business. I do want to continue to work with the students. I also want to continue to support Wakami. So there's lots more for me to do. But I'd like to close my remarks by first thanking the Terry Alumni Board for giving me this really distinguished honor. I really appreciate this. I'm humbled and I'm honored. I want to thank all my special guests for taking the time to be here with me tonight. A lot of effort was put into that, and thank you. And I'd like to thank all of you for being here to celebrate with me. Thank you very much.
Well, it has been my experience through the years that you never want to be that person standing between a room full of dog fans and an open bar. And so I will be brief. My name's Ed Ferguson, and it's been my privilege to get to serve on the Terry Alumni Board through the years and to get to be the first, I guess, two-time host of this event. Last year, our theme was It's a Magical Night. We were so good, we made it disappear, didn't we, Ben? We're excited to be here tonight. It's been a wonderful evening, and we're so glad that we could host this gala and finally recognize the tremendous support of the Pinnacle inductees and our distinguished alumni. So thank you, Pamela, and wonderful meeting you. The Terry College is a wonderful part of the University of Georgia, and we look forward to this event every year to gather and celebrate. Thanks to all of you for attending, and thanks to all the incredible sponsors and to the Alumni Board for their work to make this event happen over the last 2 years. But I think it would be remiss without truly thanking Natalie Glenn and Christine Smith and their team, because they're the ones that really make this happen. So thank you guys. I hope everyone will stick around for a bit. The bar is open. Go Dogs, go Terry, go Dogs, go Terry. Thank you, and everyone have a safe night. Good night.